blood scattered across the railway track, a body cut into two pieces, and a truth that will send chills down your spine. This was not just an accident, it was a well-planned murder. A murder that involved love, betrayal, and a thirst for blood. Can love turn a human into a monster? Before we begin the video, please like this video and subscribe to the channel. Today, we're talking about the Sunaina murder case. This story begins in Chitrakoot district of Uttar Pradesh. It was the late night of January 1st, 2025, when the railway department called the Bharatkoot police station in Chitrakoot district to inform them that a dead body had been found on the railway track. As soon as they received the information, the station in charge of Bharatkoot, along with his team, rushed to the spot. When they arrived, they saw a dead body cut in two, lying on the tracks near Patauda village. At first glance, it seemed like the person had died after being run over by a train. But when the police examined the surrounding area, they found blood scattered near the track, along with a few liquor bottles. Seeing all this, the police began to suspect that this wasn't a suicide, but a murder. It appeared that the person was killed first, and then his body was placed on the tracks to make it look like a suicide. The police collected all the necessary evidence from the scene and began trying to identify the body. Soon they found out that the deceased was Ram Krishna, a resident of Bisanda area in Banda district, Uttar Pradesh. The police informed Ram Krishna's family about his murder. As soon as they heard the news, the family arrived at the crime scene in tears. His wife Sunaina was devastated, crying uncontrollably. The police took custody of the body and sent it for post-mortem, and the investigation began. The first people to be questioned were Ram Krishna's wife Sunaina and his father Ram Ratan. Sunaina told the police that Ram Krishna had gone to the market to buy a jacket for New Year's, but he never returned that night. She also mentioned that when Ram Krishna left home, he didn't say where he was going. The case took a new turn when Ram Krishna's father, Ram Ratan, told the police that he suspected Sunaina and her lover, Vinod Yadav, of killing his son. He claimed that Sunaina and Vinod had been having an affair for quite some time. And because of that, Sunaina and Ram Krishna used to fight frequently. When police checked nearby CCTV footage, they found that on the evening of December 31st, 2024, Vinod was seen riding his bike. Acting on suspicion, police arrested Vinod and began interrogating him. They also seized his mobile phone. When they checked Vinod's call records, they discovered that between the night of December 31st and the morning of January 1st, he had made multiple video calls to Sunaina. This was the biggest proof that suggested Sunaina and Vinod were involved in the murder of Ram Krishna. After this revelation, the police also seized Sunaina's mobile phone and arrested her. Then began the interrogation of Sunaina and her lover Vinod Yadav. During questioning, both of them confessed the entire murder conspiracy. And the truth behind Ram Krishna's murder came out, shocking and horrifying. In Banda district of Uttar Pradesh, there is a village called Chausar, where Ram Ratan used to live with his family. He used to sell herbal medicines. His only son, Ram Krishna, had shown interest in this business from a young age. He would often go to the shop with his father and learn about different herbs. As he grew older, he took over his father's business and started selling herbs. Years ago, Ram Krishna got married to Sunaina, who lived in Chitrakoot. Sunaina was not highly educated, but she was beautiful and intelligent. Before marriage, she had big dreams about her life, dreams she wanted to fulfill after marriage. In the early days of their marriage, everything was going fine. Ram Krishna was very happy to be married to Sunaina. Sunaina loved to dress up and look stylish. She had grown up in an urban environment, but after marriage, she had to live a restricted village life. Slowly, her dreams began to fade away. As time passed, Sunaina became the mother of 3 children, 2 sons and a daughter. Despite Ram Krishna's constant efforts to win her love, Sunaina never felt any attachment toward him. Eventually, both sons left home in search of work in other states. Only the daughter remained at home, who went to school in the mornings. Ramakrishna, meanwhile, used to go to the shop with his father. This meant Sunaina was alone in the house for most of the day. During this time, she met Vinod Yadav and fell in love with him. Vinod was originally from the village of Udaipur in the Badausa police station area of Banda district. Some of Vinod's relatives lived near Ramakrishna's house, so he used to come there early in the mornings. Sunaina would finish her house chores early and then. Vinod was still unmarried, but the way he talked was so sweet and persuasive that anyone who met him quickly fell under his charm. Sunaina's love for Vinod stirred a storm in her heart. Slowly, her heart began to yearn for him. Whenever Vinod came to visit his relatives, Sunaina would find some excuse to go meet him. Vinod, too, began to enjoy her company. Sunaina was very beautiful and well-mannered. Although Vinod knew she was a mother of 3, he still found himself drawn to her. Sunaina was also trying her best to trap him in her web of love, and Vinod was falling deeper into it. To make his plan successful, Vinod even befriended Sunaina's husband, Ramakrishna. Slowly, he began visiting their house frequently and spent time there without raising any suspicion. He called Sunaina Bobby, sister-in-law, so no one suspected anything. With time, their love grew stronger, and eventually they became physically involved. Sunaina felt that she could fulfill her incomplete dreams with Vinod. She began to hope for a new life and wanted to marry Vinod and live happily ever after. One day, Sunaina was very sad and restless. The reason for her distress was her lover, Vinod. She told him many times, "It's become impossible to live without you. I spend the whole night awake, lost in your thoughts. Only I know the pain I'm going through." On the other hand, her husband Ramakrishna would spend his days selling herbal medicines, trying to cure other people's pain, but he couldn't see the pain in his own wife's eyes. After running around all day, he would come home tired and fall asleep. Sunaina felt alone and didn't know what to do. Vinod tried to comfort her. "Bobby, I understand your pain, but why are you so worried?" Sunaina replied, "You're right, but I want us to run away and get married. Then we'll have our own world." Vinod said in a serious tone, "But Bobby, you should think about the fact that you are married and have 3 children. If we run away, society will humiliate you. I'm alone. No one will be affected if I disappear. But what about you? Have you ever thought of that?" Sunaina smiled and said, "I don't care about society. I have no attachment to my husband or children. I just want to be with you." Vinod tried several times to make her understand, but Sunaina was firm in her decision. Their growing love affair slowly became the talk of the neighborhood. When the news reached Vinod's father, Bhagwandin Yadav, he was deeply hurt by his son's actions. One day he called Vinod and explained lovingly, "Son, what you're doing is against our family's honor. Society will defame us. Don't do anything that stains our reputation." Vinod promised his father that he wouldn't do anything that would bring shame to the family. But every time he met Sunaina, he forgot all his promises. Sunaina was deeply frustrated with her husband. Ramakrishna would drink every day and then fall asleep. He never cared about her feelings. Slowly, Sunaina began to see a huge difference between Ramakrishna and Vinod. She now only felt love for Vinod. They remained in a relationship for several months. For the first time, Vinod also experienced physical pleasure with Sunaina, and he started falling completely in love with her. Now, he only had eyes for Sunaina, but the truth couldn't stay hidden from Ramakrishna for long. Once he found out about their affair, he began to abuse his wife. He would get drunk and then fight and beat her. He even created a rift between Sunaina and Vinod, which made it hard for them to meet. Now, Sunaina and Vinod started communicating via phone calls. When Ramakrishna found out, he fought with her about that too. Gradually, Sunaina began to hate her husband entirely. One day she told Vinod, "If you truly love me, then kill Ramakrishna. Otherwise, stop pretending to love me. I'll find my own way." Hearing this, Vinod was deeply troubled. He started thinking of ways to get rid of Ramakrishna. For days, he remained in this dilemma, constantly trying to figure out how to kill him so that he could live freely with Sunaina. He knew that every crime has a short life, but a long punishment that is difficult for anyone to bear. Yet, he was ready to commit any crime for Sunaina. Vinod decided not to involve anyone else in the crime. It would cost money, and he'd risk getting caught. So he planned to kill Ramakrishna himself. Though Ramakrishna was very angry with Vinod, he still used to talk to him. Vinod also knew that Ramakrishna's biggest weakness was alcohol. That weakness would help him execute his plan. One day, he got the opportunity and met with Sunaina. He told her, "Soon I'll remove your thorn from your life." But Sunaina didn't believe him. She said she would only believe him if he showed her a live video of Ramakrishna's death. She also insisted that no one should find out about the murder, so she wouldn't get into trouble. Hearing this, Vinod shared his plan with her. He told her that New Year's Day would be Ramakrishna's last day. While the world celebrates the new year, Vinod said, we'll celebrate his death. He had everything planned. On the evening of January 1st, 2025, Vinod Yadav called Ramakrishna and invited him to Patoda village under the pretext of celebrating the new year. As soon as Vinod called, Ramakrishna forgot all enmity and agreed. He told his wife Sunaina and father Ram Ratan that he was going to buy a jacket from Atara Bazaar and would return soon. Ramakrishna then went straight to Vinod. Vinod had brought alcohol and some snacks. They sat by the side of the Patoda railway track near Bharat Koop and began drinking. Vinod drank lightly, but he made Ramakrishna drink heavily, so much that he became completely intoxicated. Soon, Ramakrishna became heavily intoxicated. When he was fully drunk, Vinod made a video call to Sunaina and showed her Ramakrishna's condition. As he was showing his lover how helpless Ramakrishna looked, Vinod Yadav picked up a heavy stone. At that moment, Ramakrishna was sitting with his head down. Seeing the opportunity, Vinod attacked Ramakrishna from behind, smashing the stone on his head. The blow caused Ramakrishna's skull to split open, and he died on the spot. Meanwhile, his wife Sunaina was watching everything unfold live on the video call. After Ramakrishna died, Vinod dragged the body about 40 meters away and placed it on the railway tracks, just as he had planned. He then hid nearby, waiting for a train to arrive. When he heard the sound of an approaching train, he called Sunaina again on video call, so she could witness the final scene of her husband's death. Moments later, the train ran over the body, cutting it into 2 pieces. After committing the murder, Vinod returned home. Both he and Sunaina believed that by killing Ramakrishna, they could now live happily together, and that the police would never catch them. But the police soon arrested both of them. During interrogation, it was revealed that Vinod and Sunaina used 3 mobile phones, a stone, and a motorcycle in the murder. All items were recovered. In this case, based on a complaint filed by the victim's father, Ram Ratan, a formal case was registered against Vinod and Sunaina. Vinod had tried everything to make the murder look like a suicide, so that no one would suspect him and he could live happily ever after with Sunaina. But escaping the law was not possible. After a thorough investigation, police arrested both of them, presented them in court, and sent them to jail. Friends, the purpose of sharing this story is not to hurt or disturb anyone, but to raise awareness and keep you alert. What are your thoughts on this entire incident? Let us know in the comment section. And if you appreciated our effort, please like and share this video. If you haven't subscribed yet, do subscribe to our spine-chilling crime channel. Thank you.